at all. Clear it all out now. I want to look at it. What? I don't know what I just did. I want to talk about soul trafficking. What is soul trafficking? How does it occur? How does it happen? Okay, first, the soul is, look at my hair. It's growing out. Our souls are our mind, will, and emotions. When someone is trying to soul traffic you like a fucking puppet, excuse my language, they will send a text to your mind. I forgot. I don't know. There's a whole thing on warfare in the Christianity realm. Where it says how Satan attacks your mind. So if our soul is our mind, will, and emotions, the way that you know you or somebody else that you know is being soul trafficked. I'm going to tell you what I've seen. I've seen girls being soul trafficked because there are things being done to them where they are kept in this cycle of addiction, including drugs and alcohol, but mostly drugs, so that way they can become not only soul trafficked, but sex trafficked. So things are done to them to be stuck in that continuous cycle of addiction, so that way their guards are lowered and they are willing to sleep with whoever. Our souls are our mind, will, and emotions. So you have mental attacks, your will, things are done to you so that your will becomes less, so that you don't make as so that you don't make proper choices in your life, so that your will is bent and bending. Kind of reminds me of when I told you guys about this reverend guy who was like, I want to know what your weakness is. What for? Thank you for the thumbs up. Why would somebody want to know your weakness unless they want to use it against you, right? So, emotions. Another way that people can be soul trafficked is their emotions. So, things can be done such as baneful magic to like bind your heart to someone, bind your energetic body to someone, to get you to basically to have you attached to somebody, so that way, you know, like, especially if you have a good heart, that way if you love somebody, you're gonna do, you know, whatever they want you to do. So these are three I'm trying to touch on, you know, the three parts. If our soul is our mind, will, and emotions, you have to think a person or yourself is being soul trafficked if those things occur. So this is why I've talked about sovereignty a lot. Being your own person, making your own choices in your life, doing what you think is best for yourself, not by somebody else or by being manipulated by somebody else to do so. I'm very passionate about this topic because, like I said, not like I've been through it myself, but not only have I been through it myself, thank you guys for the thumbs up. But I've seen it, and I've talked to the girls that I'm telling you about. I've talked to them. But other people If they're soul trafficking them, they just like these people. Oh, thank you guys, amazing. 3 people watching, 3 thumbs up. It's just amazing to like see how a person on this earth, in this world, can actually, you know, let's just say that these people wanted to get help, right? How could they get help? They couldn't, because somebody is pulling the puppet strings on their lives and they don't even know it. They don't even know what's going on. So that's why I said sovereignty is super, super important. To one way to start is to like look within yourself in quiet, without any outside noise, without any outside talking in your ear. Sit with yourself. Do like a 10-minute meditation every morning. Sit with yourself. See where you are. And get to know yourself. Get to know what it is that you would and wouldn't stand for. Like what do you want, or what does your character look like? Are you strong? Do you want to be helpful to other people? Are you kind? Are you loving? Like, are you an angry person all the time? If you have any of the lower negative emotions, such as anger, grief, sadness, any of those things, dang, I think I put it on my Instagram. Was it Instagram? I don't think it's on there anymore. I think it was on my old one. I put, there's basically a scale of like our emotions, and anger, grief, depression, and all that. That is on a lower vibrational scale. The other scale is peace, joy, happiness, love, all those things. The higher vibrational scale is much better to be on. Is it easy to be on? No. Especially if you have to be around. Oh, awesome. 4 thumbs up. Yay. Hopefully I don't change it. There's so many things in this life that we could do to try to help ourselves. Now, for those girls that I'm talking about that are being soul trafficked by being kept in addictions and such, I want to say something else. Soul trafficking. Another way that I've seen people being soul trafficked is if they have, I'm going to do quotes because mental issue is a spiritual problem. I've seen people that have mental issues being harassed by police officers. Was being done to keep them in a mental health condition, baneful magic, and military equipment used on them. It's disgusting because you don't have anything else better to do than harass people with mental health issues. You just want to keep them at a low place so you can control them, and then you feel more manly, powerful. And I say manly because it was men that were doing it. Ew. Like, what's the point of that? Like, go do that to yourself. Anyways, that's another way of being soul trafficked. What the heck? I'm still on the live. That was funny. Anyways, I'm trying to think if there's any other examples that I could think of that I've either seen or been through. There is. So, gosh, let's see. Destiny swapping. When somebody wants to swap destinies with you because you came into the world with no karma, no ill will, no ill intentions, no wrongdoing, golden hearts, ancient souls, pretty much, light workers, whatever you want to call it. People will try to destiny swap with you because they want to continue doing their bad stuff or whatever. their evil stuff, I should say. Um, Such as being greedy, being lustful, being uh, greed is a big one. It's a big one. But so's lust. And what's the other one? Sorry, my throat shaker is clearing. I gotta clear this puppy out. So many things that people do in the world that a lot of people don't realize. So many different setups for you guys to think certain ways and to think that the world is all evil, and it's not. There's a lot of manipulation, and it's been like this for a long time, and that's why it's changing, and that's why it has to change. The world was basically flipped upside down, and now slowly the poles are shifting, and it's going to face right side up again, where it should be. So anyways, I was trying to think of a topic to come on here and talk about, and that one came to mind. And I was like, that's actually a really good one, and hopefully it will be helpful to somebody. So here, let's let it be helpful like this. If you see somebody on the street that is struggling, instead of sitting there or standing there looking at them and judging them, maybe try to go have a conversation with them and talk to them. Obviously, if it seems like it's safe, keep your distance. Sometimes people in the world just need to know that somebody even just sees them. They don't even have to be nice. Just be like, do you need anything? You could be an asshole and go up to some homeless person. You don't know their situation. And like I said, there's a lot of manipulation. So there are definitely several reasons why people are in the situations that they are in. So if you're an asshole, go up to a person, homeless person, whatever, and say, hey, is there anything I could get you? Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? And try to get them something. You'd be surprised, like, even if you are an asshole, you'd be surprised, like, how good you feel after that, because we're all in this world and we all should be helping each other and lifting each other up and not tearing each other down. And if you're that person, you even try to attempt to go help somebody out, it might feel so good that you want to just keep doing it over and over again. You never know. Try it. Yeah, crazy stuff. So, like, whatever I talk about, whatever I've seen, whatever I've been through, I know that I'm going to go back to the destiny swapping. I know that it's going on in the whole world. Okay, back to the destiny swapping. Sometimes there are people whether it's in your life or on the outside or both, they, like I said about you coming in without any karma and all that stuff. I don't know about y'all, but I know that's the case for me, because I know that this is my last go around here. I know that. So anyways, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing while I'm here. This is my sole purpose, is to help other people. I'm doing my best. It was a little doozy for the past couple months, but I'm still here. And the whole destiny swapping is so that people could steal your destiny, your purpose, your life purpose. If you are supposed to reach your Dharma stage in this lifetime, which is your soul completion, from what I've noticed, at least, it doesn't have to be true for everyone, but from what I've noticed, there's a lot of things that your soul doesn't have to necessarily go through, but does go through, goes through, in order to learn different soul lessons and things like that, and so that way you can help others. So not only, these people aren't really after your purpose, they're actually after all that comes with it. Everything that comes with what you're supposed to get, including spiritual inheritance, monetary inheritance, um, different things. How do they know this? They've divined into your life since you were a child. Maybe even since before you were born. I should put a different shirt. Anyway, still more. It's still Grand Rising. So let's see. Is there anything else about soul trafficking? It's actually quite sad when you guys, I don't know if you're starting to see it, or when you do, it's actually quite sad who is all involved. And I've said this before about being targeted as well. It's, yeah. Or the whole world's gonna wake up. The whole world is already waking up, so there's that. I don't even have to say these things because people are going to see it. And when you do, you may be just as shocked as I was. But, man, dude, they try to keep people like me, people like us, asleep for a long time with mental health. That's how I know, and that's how I know to tell you that mental health is a spiritual problem. I was supposed to have actually woken up as a shaman a long time ago. But people tried destiny swapping with me. People tried manipulating my whole life and keeping me down in a certain place. That is no longer the case, nor will it ever be again. So, yeah. So here I am, and here I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But the process was insane. And the only reason why everything that was going on when I was supposed to do this work was Western mental health. You know, what happens, instead of actually going through the process of what you're supposed to go through, you are thrown into some type of institution like you're a lab rat, fed pills like you're a lab rat. And this whole time, you're being convinced and brainwashed that something is wrong with you. When all reality, it was a process that your soul was supposed to go through to do what you came here to do. If you guys look up how, just look up or Google shamanic illness or whatever, and then you can see what I'm talking about. Because if it was somewhere else, I would have been doing the work a long time ago. Instead, I needed a spiritual warrior by my side to actually help me freaking get through this dumb shit. The dumb shit being destiny swapping and everything else that occurred. So yeah, forever grateful I am for that. I thought I had to come back to this joint, and I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to come back at all. Love y'all, beautiful souls. See you later. Bye.